if I told 18-year-old Lauren that at age 36 she'd be single and not married and have kids, I'd be so disappointed. And that was like a shame thing I was putting over myself. God brought me back to 18-year-old Lauren and was like basically giving compassion to who I am now and be like, I'm so proud of the life that you've lived. Like, it's okay that you're not married yet. Like, I'm actually like so grateful that you love Jesus with all your heart. You're actually like going after like so many things. I'm like really impressed and I look up to you. That was like 18-year-old Lauren to like Lauren now.
Hello and welcome to the Christians Who Date 2026 podcast.
Oh my gosh. What
New
episode
Year.
will this be?
I actually have no idea. 60 something maybe.
Oh man. I'll look in
I
the
don't know.
archives sometime. But yeah, we're definitely in the 60s.
I feel like we're in the 60s. I'm sitting here. I'm Andrea, Allie.
We're a little crusty.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here with 2026 Lauren and 2026 Callie.
We're completely different.
I
so different.
honestly kind of am. So yeah, I feel that way.
We're going to get into that. Yeah, we're going to get into that.
Wow. Sounds wild. I'm
And Lauren's
excited.
going to start us off with her
Yes.
2026 stories.
Oh
Yes.
my goodness. Yes. Well, we also just before the pod had a great time talking about so many different life updates, even though
So many.
we're talking on like a daily basis multiple times. Like these women have been sending me podcasts in the group chat we have. And I literally have to do it during my dishes, on my commute to work, when I'm running. I'm like listening to all the updates and it's been really fun.
All
So,
our like 20-minute voice notes that we send.
yeah,
Good
and
time.
They are
so
long.
sorry that the world has been missing out. So I'm really excited for this podcast.
I get
to
7
come-
minutes in and I'm
join
like, I
in.
still have so much to share.
Yeah. And honestly, you have to be careful. Like if you don't listen to that full note, you might miss something at the end.
Yeah.
And I think I did that once and Andrew was like, oh, you don't remember what I said? And I was like, well, yeah, it was like a 20-minute voice note and you said it the last minute. So anyways.
Okay, wait. Just a quick side note. Andrea sent me this really funny reel of it was like somebody walking with headphones, and it was like me listening to my friend's voice note while I get mugged, and it's like they're listening. Someone comes up and starts yanking on the purse. It's just like someone really calmly like talking in the background, and I was like crying.
It's like this terrifying moment, and then you hear like, but the audio is like the friend processing like this guy that she likes or something. It's so funny.
Dude, that's like totally our life. I'm like literally like I gotta stay focused because I like am listening so intently to everything going on. Sometimes I literally would like listen to our voice notes, get emotional, and then I'm like, pull it together, Lauren. I have to go coach. Like you can't be emotional about whatever you just listened to.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
So okay, well this is our first podcast, 2026. So I feel
Pick
like
us off, Lauren.
every day I have a weird encounter.
Yes.
Day. I'm always having something go on. So we thought I'd share just a fresh encounter. I'm always running it literally into men in the wild. But it's not always the way that you think of me running into men in the wild.
I was going to say, what kind of men?
Yeah, all types of men, older men right now. So anyways, I'm training for a marathon in April and I was running with a friend. This is on Friday. So we're running, talking, and there's an older man with like a coffee craft he was trying to bring across the sidewalk. And I just said, he was like, oh, I'm so sorry, because he was kind of in our way. And I just go, oh, no, it's okay. You're all good. And he goes, no, you look good. And I go, and my brain, I just thought, oh, he's thinking I said, oh, you look good to him because he couldn't hear me fully.
Oh my
And
gosh.
so then I decided I'm just going to give a little cheer. And I was like, woo, like that. And then I hear behind me, because I'm running still, he's like, woo. back, and I was just like, oh my gosh, did this guy think I was hitting on him? But I was like, it seemed friendly, and we both not feel great about ourselves, that we look good.
I was like,
So-
you probably made his day, Lauren.
Yes,
true.
I was laughing really hard. We go around the corner, and I do make friends with strangers a lot in the area wherever I run. And I thought I saw one of my older friends. He's like in his 80s, who has two canes. His name's Meow. And I haven't seen him in a while because I've been worried that he passed away. I legit have been like, God, he needs to know you first before like he passes away. And I've been worried about Meow. God, please help me out wherever he is. Guys, so anyways, I thought this man was Meow. And I go, and I like stop him. I stop him by running, and he wide eyes looks at me like, "Who is this white girl?" Like stopping me, and then I realize it's not Meow. It's like some other man. And he says his name. He doesn't speak English, and I'm like, so good to see you. I thought you were Meow, and I hope you have a good day. And he was so happy to see me, and so I was like,
sure.
just made a new friend. And then I'm like, where's Meow? God, like, how is he doing? I don't know. So
this
anyways,
guy's probably like, wow, I still got it. This like
Yeah.
hot brunette is trying to say hi to me.
but I was like, how is this happening so quickly, all and within minutes of each other? So my friend was like, how are you so like meeting random strangers? I was like, I don't know, this happens to me all the time.
Oh,
So anyways,
Everywhere.
yeah, didn't get any dates out of those situations, obviously, but
For the
you know,
best.
putting myself out there,
Oh, it's so
putting myself
good.
out there. So yeah, that's
I
my story.
really love that your friend's name is Meow, like the cat sound.
I think
Yeah.
it's spelled a little
Register them.
different. I think it's spelled a little different because it's Chinese. So yeah, but
So
Meow.
you might be pronouncing it
yeah.
wrong. You
I think it is like meow, like MIOW or OU or meow. Okay, so hope he's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, those happen to me all the time. I don't know why, but that's life.
That's
So,
life.
That's life with Lauren. Always an adventure.
Yeah.
You never know who you're going to talk to or run into
Oh,
or
it always is so spicy.
compliment randomly. Yeah.
So, that's to start us off for today of
Love it.
Our dating podcast. But I feel like we need to give like life updates for the audience.
I know. Yeah.
So who starts?
Well, I was going to say we do need to give life updates, but I would also like to give the audience a homework assignment.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Is it like New Year's
we need-
resolution?
Yes, it's totally. Yep.
Oh,
Your
good.
New Year's resolution needs to be to send us topic ideas for the podcast.
That is
let me
true.
work on them. That's so unfair.
Because we want to know what you want to talk about. So
Yes.
if you're our friend listening, which is honestly a good chunk of you out there, like don't be like, oh, they mean that for other people. No, we mean it for you to text us with the
Yeah.
ideas.
Tell us.
Tell us what we should talk about.
Yes.
And then if you're not our direct friend, but you know, friends of the podcast, we still consider you friends. You can DM us on Instagram. Yeah. And just let us know what would you want us to talk about? What are the questions, you know? What are the scenarios maybe we can talk you through? We'll do our best, but you know, we're still out here trying. So
Yeah, we're still here dating. So
Yeah.
we're still here dating. It is okay. I was thinking this, which we can get in. Well, no, I won't say it yet. I'll say it later.
Whoa, I'm curious now.
I don't want to spoil. You know.
Okay.
No spoiling.
But yeah, should we get into some life updates? Because we haven't recorded in like almost 3 months, I think.
That is insane.
That's our longest break. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
but sometimes
I know.
it's because, you know, a lot of life is happening for all three of us. So
Life is
Makes sense.
happening.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, it's true. Should we start with Callie?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just like going back because I think December was like our last, like the beginning of December was the last podcast we like released.
I think so.
So,
yeah.
man, okay, wow. Yeah, December, it is
You're
now
like,
February.
what don't people know?
It is wild. You know, Christmas time and a half. Marcus getting to spend Christmas with my whole family because my brother and his family live overseas and they got to be here for Christmas. So that was just like special getting to like have the whole, Christofferson Christmas extravaganza. Super fun.
I'm so jealous.
Very
I want to
cool
be
hat.
there.
Very great. And then also, yeah, Thanksgiving too, which maybe we did touch on Thanksgiving, but I got to spend Thanksgiving with like all of his family and they live in town and I get to usually see them pretty often, which is great. So a lot of like, okay, spend holidays with my family, spend holidays with your family, like getting the lay of the land in that way, which is cool. Man, honestly, January felt really long to me. I don't know about you guys, but it felt
Yeah.
long.
I think the whole world felt like January
Yeah.
was long.
Yeah, we're like, what
Like-
the heck?
I don't even remember all the things that happened, but the biggest things right now for me have been obviously wedding planning, which has been so fun. Marcus is actually so helpful when it comes to wedding planning because he's really like he's a planner and he's good with details. So a bunch of our things he like figured out on his own. He found our like photographer. He knew of like somebody for our wedding venue, kind of had
Let's
like
go,
a
Marcus.
there. And he's like, yeah, like I reached out to this person about like sound and like just has been really nice. So, and he's really good with like finding the best deals too. So it's been very nice. I went wedding dress shopping and found my dress.
Yes, she
She said
did.
yes to the dress.
I said yes to the dress.
Wait, can we comment on this area?
Yeah, I have some things to
I have
Okay.
some things to say about this.
my dress, but you cannot.
No. We're not gonna say
Okay.
anything about the dress. We promise.
Okay,
Shoot.
yeah, just in case.
So I actually have been invited to be in Callie's wedding.
Yes.
This is
What?
awkward to tell people
Oh my
because
gosh. This is really awkward. right now.
They are both in my wedding. Just to be clear, it's not
Wait,
just Lauren.
You invited Lauren, not me.
Wait, what?
anyways, we're both in Callie's wedding, so we're in a
Yeah.
group
Yeah.
chat. And we're getting pictures and videos of like the choices, the array of choices from Callie. And let's just say it was an array of
That's
options
what I
she was
wanted
trying.
to comment on.
Yes,
it was
go for it. It was so fun.
But it was fun because it was almost like when you used to dress up Barbie and you just like tried like every single dress
Every
possible.
outfit.
Yeah. Like we were just getting like, okay, now she's wearing this. Okay, now she's going like ballroom. Now she's going like, the bell dress from
Yes.
Beauty and the Beast. Like, yeah.
So,
Then,
it was so
tight
fun.
fitting, some loose, like all over.
yeah.
Some
Sleeves, no
maybe some
sleeves.
sexy,
Yep.
some like traditional,
Right.
but we don't know like what she picked, but
Right.
No,
we
they
have
know exactly what I
totally no
picked.
idea.
But they can't say anything. But they know what I
Totally.
picked. So
wait,
Yeah.
when did
She's
you
gonna
know
look
it?
hot.
When did you know it was the
Thank you.
dress? Because I feel like people ask that question of like, how do you just know?
Yeah.
Like,
when
how
you
did
know,
you know?
was it when you know you know?
honestly, no. It wasn't. There were a few that I really liked that were like my top. I narrowed it down to two that I liked the best. And in my head, when I had like pictured my wedding, I had a certain vibe I was going for. And ultimately the dress that I picked fit that vibe. And I really liked it, and I like was like going through different things in my head, and I was like, you know what? I think this is the one I want to do. And so that's why I picked it. And like it is now my favorite, but at the time I was like really torn between that and one other dress. But I'm really happy I picked the one that I did. So I was like, yep, this is it. And I even had like an appointment booked on Thursday. I had another appointment booked on Friday, and then I was supposed to go to another one like right after the second appointment. But I liked multiple dresses and I didn't want to get more confused. So I was like, no, I can't go see
Wise.
more.
Super wise.
But I went to like the first place, and I sat down with that lady who was helping me, and she's like, okay, so you like a lot of things. And
Good though,
I
because some
showed
people like
her-
don't like anything.
Yeah, I showed her my pictures.
Yeah.
I was like, I could go in so many directions. Like, I showed her, and she's like, okay. And so she's like, well, I think we're gonna have to try everything and see what you like and what you don't like.
Love this
And
so
so
much.
it really helped. But it was so fun. And at the end of the day, someone was like, "Are you so tired?" I was like, "No, I could keep going. Like, it's just fun." Like,
Yeah.
and I was just like, "Let's go!" Like, I love dresses. I love all that stuff. So that was so fun. Yeah,
I know. And you have like such a, oh, go ahead, Dre.
I was just gonna say, I feel like it's kind of like you might as well, you know?
exactly.
Like,
when else are you gonna do
gonna
that?
Oh yeah, exactly what I was gonna say.
Like,
Whoa. Whoa. Thinking.
Okay, Lauren, your turn.
Something I was going to say is I really loved, you know, because this is all new to us. We're like on this journey with Callie.
Yeah,
Is-
we've never been married.
We've
so-
never been married that I'm
or
aware of.
engaged. Yeah.
Yeah. But I love Callie just being like, this is such an amazing weekend. Like, this is such a sweet
Aw.
weekend with my family
Yeah,
and my
she
friends.
loved it.
And it was just like magical for her. And you're just like, that's all you could want for your friend. Like, that's
Yeah.
all you could want is like to have this amazing time that was just like so sweet and so precious. And I was like, this is exactly what I would picture. So
Yeah,
it was really
it
fun.
was picture perfect.
Picture
Oh.
perfect, they say.
Thanks,
Yeah.
guys. It was
And
really
Katie was
sweet.
in there giving us the inside
Oh yeah,
scoop, the behind
Yeah.
the scenes, if you will.
Like,
Katie.
yeah.
Katie is my maid of honor. Actually, all my bridal party has been on our podcast. It's Katie's my maid
It's
of
only
honor, and we got Andrea, Lauren, Kate, and then Jess Galino is like bridesmaid, but honorary too, because she's going to have a baby very close to the time of my wedding. So don't know if she'll get to be there, but she is an honorary bridesmaid at the very least. So
Yeah.
everybody has been on the podcast. That's so
we
funny.
FaceTime Jessin as she's like in labor.
I was gonna say the offer
Thought about
still
it.
stands that I will hold up the phone with Jess.
Maybe we can get like a cutout of her or something.
There's
Do you
got to
think
be
she's like that?
solutions.
There's got to be options.
Jess,
We got
if
it.
anyone on this bridal party like lineup would like a cutout of their face to be present, I think it would be Jess.
Jess.
It's true. That is true.
We got options.
Yeah.
Oh man, yes. So
Yeah.
a lot of wedding planning, a lot of like figuring out that kind of stuff. I didn't even tell you guys this. We started premarital counseling.
Let's go.
Yeah,
oh my
Monday.
gosh.
So we took a couples like test, and I was like low key nervous because I'm just like, I don't know. I've
like
never
a
done.
compatibility
Yeah,
test?
like
Okay.
well, it's more than that. It like goes into a bunch of things, but it does tell you like kind of strengths, weaknesses, like all of that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is weird taking it with somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy, but yeah, we started going, and I'm excited, and I just think it's gonna be good. So yeah,
Did you get the results of the test?
we did.
Were you
We're-
kind of like
Makes me
oh,
so
yeah.
nervous.
Like I feel like I'd be like, oh yeah, that is where we need to work on.
I was gonna say you're probably aware already.
It's true. It was no, actually, like I don't know why. It was probably because I was just my personality type. I can get stressed out about tests and just be like,
Same.
I'm not gonna. It's not gonna be good. What if I like got it wrong? Even though it's like
Yeah.
you can't really get it wrong with this kind of test. But she's like, you guys are in like. There's like different tiers of like couples or whatever. She's like,
Oh
"You guys are,
no,
like, in the-"
tears.
She's like, you guys are like in the top one. I was like,
Oh,
we're in the top one.
It's like you won an award.
You're like, okay, let's do
Okay.
this.
I had a hunch, but no, thank you for confirming that.
I knew we were top tier, but now I really know we're top tier.
Oh man,
That
yes,
is kind of a relief, though.
it
I
was
would
great.
be so relieved.
I'd be relieved. Yeah.
Praise
Exactly.
God.
Yes. But anyways, those are most of my updates. I'm in the middle of like figuring out kind of a new job situation and stuff. So the last few months have been packed, like absolutely packed. But good things. Feel really good about where I'm at, where I'm going. So, yeah, that is life.
Let's go. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
All right,
Who are you gonna ping pong to?
Ooh, I'm feeling Lauren actually.
Okay.
She just
I
did
can do
that
it.
sigh like she was ready to go next, you know?
I
Me?
felt it.
I mean, I
Uh-huh.
knew it was like one of two options, so
50-50.
I was like, I have to share something today.
Yep.
Okay, you all, we'll just share it how it is because I was telling you two, I've already talked to who I need to talk to, but I have been in a breakup season, which is crazy because I think a couple of months ago I was talking about like how I wanted to marry my boyfriend. So,
Yeah.
and honestly, there was a season where I really was convinced we were gonna get engaged and get married in like the next year. And I had a lot of peace. And I think God just kindly over, I'd say, end of November to early January, just revealed things that I was ignoring or just kind of blinded to in my relationship that I needed to look at and be like, okay, this isn't the person I'm supposed to marry. And doesn't mean that they're bad or doesn't mean that, you know, it's a good person. And I'm so grateful for the dating relationship I had, but there were some things I was like, oh, I need this in my husband.
Yeah.
And there's obviously more things that I'm not going to share here, but I think it was just like, okay, like, wow, you can be really convinced in one area and then God can kind of like shift you in another, which I'm grateful for now. Obviously, it sucks when you're like, I don't have to date anymore. I don't like, I just was so excited to not have to date anymore and like go through the process anymore. And it was kind of like, this is my person. Like, I think it'll work out. So to kind of have to get back into like the dating thing, obviously, I think that's something I've been the past month or month and a half of like, whoa, how do I even do this again? Because I think I've been kind of out of dating in that area for a while. My eyes were like
Yeah.
really on one person for like a year and 8 months about I was counting. I was like, whoa, my
Yeah.
eyes were on one person that I wanted to
Yeah.
date. And something that's interesting that I had to navigate is I'm really well connected with my church community, and we both went to the same church and we're part of like the same small group and all that. And so when we broke up, I was like, hey, I'll leave because I'll just find a new church. I'm really good at that. And because I was like, I don't think it's best that we're both in the same place so we can both heal.
Right.
And that person, I mean, I've said his name before, but my boyfriend at the time, he said like he would leave, so he was willing to like go, but I was like, no, this is like such a good environment for you and I'll stay friends with who. But it was interesting, that's actually what I was grieving the most, was leaving that community. Like I literally was like, oh my gosh, where do I go? So I didn't even like go to church for a couple weeks. On Sundays I would just spend time with God, go running, and just kind of meditate on like, okay, what's life now with this new rhythm of not having this person in my life. And yeah, like how do I go about, you know, just everything without this person? And also like, oh, what does life look like, you know? So I literally, I think it was 3 weeks ago, I visited another church, and right when I went to the church, I just knew, I was like, I'm supposed to go back to my community. Like I just knew like I need to go back to my community. I am so well known there. Like I have so many good friends there, and I just had to like be like, God, okay, like I trust. So I even like texted my ex and was like, hey, like it's okay, like because we had a really good, sounds crazy, but like a good breakup where it's very peaceful and kind. And so yeah, so anyways, texted them like, hey, I need community, I'm gonna be coming back. And so we're both gonna be navigating that, which we did on Sunday, and it was totally fine, like because it's a big enough community that you can kind of avoid each other. But I just felt so happy to be back and like be back on prayer team and be back because I know my pastors, I know so many people there. I feel so loved. And I think what I was worried about was almost like the shame of like, or like I have to explain to people like I broke up with this person. I have to
Mm.
explain to people that
Mm.
we're broken up, or are people going to say things, because a lot of our community knew we wanted to get married. And so I think I was worried,
Mm.
like, what are people going to think of me or him or whatever? But honestly, everyone has been so kind and honest, and just
Aw.
like kind of like, hey, okay, that's okay. This happens. Like you date and you break up. Like, and I feel like some communities can put a lot of shame on the woman or whatever. And I just felt like no shame at all. And so I'm so
Oh,
grateful for the experience because logically I was like, well, this is logical. You just like leave and get out of this situation. And that was so hard. And now I'm like, no, I can like do hard things. Like I
yeah.
can
Yeah.
like we can be peaceful and kind and like figure out navigating a church. Like we're both so just like blessed by the community.
Yeah.
So yeah. But it's been interesting is my brain has been spinning of like, okay, I'm not with this person. So how do I get married? Like how do I
Mm.
date? How do I do this? And I felt so helpless. And
Mm.
I think it's more just like this thing of like me wanting to control life and control the situation and feeling like, how do I do this? So it's like, it just been these like things spinning in my brain all the time of
Yeah.
almost like, how do I find that person? How do I pray that person into being? How do I get there?
Mhm.
Which I've had different seasons of that where it's like total peace. Don't worry about dating. But because of the time pressure now of like, oh, that was my person that I thought was my person. I'm now like, okay, God, what do you want? Like, what do you want to do with me? And thankfully, I've had overall peace and hope and joy, which I did not expect. I've had breakups where I've been super depressed or
Mm.
like not functioning, and for some reason, God has given me the gift of peace in this breakup, which I'm
Mm.
so grateful for. And not that I haven't grieved or had like hard days, but I think just knowing like I know I made the right decision for this part of my life, which is
Mm.
one of the biggest decision of your life besides following Jesus. And so I'm so grateful for that. But yeah, I think I've just been like, how the heck do you do this? Like, which is funny
Mm.
because here we are doing this dating podcast. And we're like, here's how you date. But I think it's sometimes you're like, but God, like, I really want to be driven by you when it comes to my dating life. And
Mhm.
I'm a very action oriented person. These women know I put myself out there all the time. I'm
Oh,
okay
she
with
Yeah.
does.
rejection. I'm
Yeah.
okay with being rejected. And I have actually been rejected already in the past month, like in different situations.
Mm.
But I just am kind of like, do you want me to just sit, God? Whatever. So yeah, there's been this mulling with the Lord. And honestly, the only thing I can think of is like, be a part of my community right now, be really present with God, be in scripture. I've just been listening to like a ton of sermons and just trying to enjoy like what the Lord has given me, which is like so much, like so many great
Yeah.
people. So knowing like, okay, I can't control this area, especially the achiever in me, but there's so much in my life like God has given me that I have no lack right now, and I don't need
Mm.
to be ashamed. This will be the last thing I'll share, and then I'll pass over to you, Dre. But something that was really interesting with this breakup is there was a piece of me that kept saying, if I told 18-year-old Lauren that at age 36 she'd be single and not married and have kids, I'd be so disappointed. And that was like a shame thing I was putting over myself. Like, oh man, if I
Yeah.
went back and talked to old me, I'd be so ashamed of who I am.
Mm.
And I was at a worship night, a women's worship night, and we were asking God, like, God, what barriers or lies are we believing? And God brought this up. God was like, you are shaming yourself. Like you're shaming yourself for where
Mm.
you're at um, in your stage of life because you haven't gotten to this area that you really desire. And what I did is I basically like God brought me back to 18-year-old Lauren and was like basically giving compassion to who I am now and be like, I'm so proud of the life that you've lived. Like, it's okay that you're not married yet. Like, I'm actually like so grateful that you love Jesus with all your heart. You're actually like going after like so many things. I'm like really impressed and I look up to you.
Mm.
That was like
Oh my
18-year-old Lauren to like
Gosh.
Lauren now. And it healed
Wow.
something in me of just remembering like yeah, this isn't like the story I wanted. I've given it my all in this area, and it's hard when like
Mm-hmm.
I usually get what I want in a lot of areas of my life if I give it enough hard work. But I just felt like God allowed at least this like healing of compassion of like it's okay that this is right now what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And also like Jesus has been a part of all of it, so I don't have to worry about like missing my story in those ways because I always feel like I'm behind. So yeah, I'm like so grateful for that in this season
Yeah.
of singleness again and just being like, okay, here we go. I don't know what you're up to,
Yeah.
Jesus. So, yep, there you go. There's the heart.
Oh my
So,
gosh. What a
yeah.
beautiful healing moment.
Yeah, I'm
I
so
love
grateful
that.
for that. I needed that because I was being so hard on myself. I was like, you suck.
Yeah. Oh,
You
I
suck.
mean, it's just
yeah.
real. We're hardest on
Oh
ourselves.
yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, we're so hard on ourselves. And
No.
yeah.
I'm so proud of you too. Can I just say, like, I'm not 18-year-old Lauren, but I have been walking with you for a long time.
Yeah, since like 20,
Since,
22,
yeah,
23.
since you were like 23, 22, yeah, somewhere in there. And I even like back then, I looked up to you. I didn't know we were going to be best friends yet, but I just want to say that now, having been your best friend and being close to you for a long time, I still look up to you. Like
Aw.
I do. I still
Cute.
talk about you to other people, and I'm like, Lauren is like one of the most beautiful examples of someone who has kept her heart like so joyful and pure and like just before the Lord. Like I'm like nobody celebrates people like Lauren. Like
Yeah.
not just, you know, when they do things in life that like, you know, are exciting, but also things that like you don't have yet. You know, like it's like things that you do have, you it's easy to celebrate, but things when someone gets something that you don't have and you can still celebrate, like that's like the mark of true character. And like Lauren does that so well.
Yep.
And I've seen you do it for years. And, you know, it was impressive when you were 23, but I've seen you do it, you know, at 35 and 36. And so you are just like an inspiration to me still. I want you to know.
Yes.
Thanks, you all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And something you said too, Lauren, which sorry, one second.
She got the Montana lung, black lung.
Just getting choked up over here.
Literally choked.
Yeah. But something you said about the whole like, oh, if I could go back, like 18-year-old Lauren would have been so like disappointed. Like
Yep.
so many people have done that. I used to think like, oh man, like whatever age I was, I'm 28 and I've never had a boyfriend. I'm 30 and I've never had a boyfriend. And it's just such a, I think, common shaming thing that we do. I like as women, just, you know, because the clock is always ticking for us, and so we're just so aware of that, and it just
Yeah.
can be such a shaming thing that we do. And so I just love that you voiced that, and that the Lord was like, I'm not ashamed of you, like, and
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to touch on that moment, and just if you're listening and if you've shamed yourself for not being at a certain spot that you're not at currently, like talk to the Lord about it and maybe just get curious about what's actually going on, because I think you'll be surprised at what he says and where you actually are. So yeah.
So good, Cal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've gone after so many dreams, and like you've built such a beautiful life, like for yourself, and you have a beautiful community, like a church that loves you, and you know you love them as well. And obviously me and Callie are like probably some of the most beautiful parts of your life.
Of
But
course.
Of course. I mean, who else would I want to talk to in a dorky microphone to besides you two?
right.
Oh, yes.
So anyways, there's the update. So all of you people that have single friends that are of age and love Jesus, this is the
Of
priority. of age. That sounds crazy. Oh my gosh. Anyways, okay, back to Andrea. Andrea, give us
Yes,
your update on your life.
Andrea.
Wow, I know. I was trying to think too about all the things that have happened. I'm still
much.
dating my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
Kind of funny because probably the last thing I said was like, yeah, we have like serious potential. But definitely in the last couple months, I feel like it has switched to some serious dating, not just serious dating potential.
Whoa.
So good.
But yeah, for Christmas, he's not from Austin, so he went back home. So we did spend time together like around that time, but we didn't spend like Christmas itself together really. But he did meet my parents because he came back and they were in
Yes.
town.
The alleys.
The alleys,
A joy of
Jamie and
joys.
Dave. Yeah,
Wonderful people.
Did she get a margarita with him?
she didn't, and I was wondering if she would because my mom's a little bit of a wild card on that kind of thing, you know. Anyway, so she did not, but
held
we did
back.
eat fajitas, yeah, in Austin, very
Come on.
Texas meet the parents situation. So, that was great. They really liked him, and I feel like they hit it off, you know, like got along. Yeah, you can only do so much in like 2 hours, you know, but but it was great. We covered like a wide range of topics. I was like, wow, I did not see the dinner conversation going like all the way over here, but it's fine.
Wait,
like
can
my
you
parents
can you
just, like,
share a topic
wrote
or
it
Yeah,
two?
down.
what was it?
Yeah, what were these topics?
At one point we were talking about Freemasons. I don't
No, this would happen with your mom though. That I would expect this.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
it.
My mom is, like I said, a wild card. So, we, but they asked some like really intentional questions too, which was sweet. Like they were just asking him like how he got out to Austin and what led him to like ministry school in Northern California where we met, and all these kind of things. And it's always like fun for me to hear it again too, you know. I'm like, yeah, what did bring you out here? So anyway, yeah, he's great. I was joking with the girls. My parents like did not grill him at all, but you know, like the typical dad question is like, can you take care of my daughter? You know, kind of thing.
Totally.
How
But
can you
it's
provide?
funny because my boyfriend is like, if he's like the epitome of like what you would want to introduce to your dad, like in that category. So my joke was like, yeah, and then he like whipped out his binder and he's like, what do you want to see? My like investment portfolio, like my 5-year plan, my 3-year plan, my 10-year plan. Like he's like just been very intentional about like stewarding like his life and like making sure he's like someone that can provide for a family, which is great. It's something I really enjoy and am thankful for in him. But yeah, it was just like kind of hilarious. I was like, too bad you didn't get that question because I know you would have nailed it.
Would have been like
He was, like,
"I'm
ready."
waiting.
Yeah. Yeah. He loves finances, which is great, you know, because I'm like kind of more of a free spirit, you could say.
She loves
Spender?
coffee. No, she is not a spender even.
No,
This
she
woman
doesn't.
tender, but I'm just not like, I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
like a
like crazy.
freelancer, you know, like I haven't been tied down to a job in years.
What, like randomly she bought like Madewell jeans and I was like, what?
I
Like
know.
this girl is
Benji J.
frugal.
An
Yeah.
Old Navy shopping spree that's like $100. I don't know. I'm just making up
I know,
things.
it's pretty wild. Anyway, yeah, so that was great. And then in January, end of January, we took a little trip to Southern California and I met his mom.
Your first trip?
Well, yeah, if you don't count our friend trip that we all
It
took
doesn't
to
count.
That doesn't
Tahoe.
count. You guys weren't
Yeah, we were-
dating.
It was strictly friend vibes.
Your eyes were not
funny
like
'cause
on
there was-
anybody.
It's true. It's funny though because there was like a joke about him and I dating on that trip.
Wait, who joked
Yeah.
about it? Who brought up Cal?
No, well, because we took like a picture and he had like his arm around her. Yeah.
And I
so-
had my hand on his chest because
Yeah.
we were making fun
Yes.
of his picture that he took with another girl where her hand was on his chest.
Oh, this was like a thing.
Yeah.
It was
I
written in
think
the
he
stars.
liked you. I think he liked you on that trip too.
Oh
He
yeah.
might have.
He for sure
might
did.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not here to defend himself.
Just
So
casting.
I have
He's
a
just
bad memory
planting-
of that
planting
Airbnb
seeds.
we were at. I have a bad memory of
yes,
that
we all
Airbnb.
do.
Wait,
we can't even
you
get
guys.
tangent. So bad.
Let's just say the bed had somebody's hair from a very inappropriate part in the bed.
It's
The one that Lauren and Andrea were gonna share.
Yeah,
Oh,
we had to
so
like
gross.
stay up late and wash
And
the
clean
freaking sheets.
all of the sheets. I was so
so
mad. Okay,
Me,
anyways.
me and my
is
roommate were like,
side
whatever.
tangent.
We're not gonna look. We're just gonna go to bed.
Dude, I was so
Deleted.
disturbed. I was like, I'm never doing Airbnbs again. Ugh.
Oh,
That's
my
not
gosh.
true.
So Andrea, tell us about the trip, the recent trip.
The recent trip.
The recent trip.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I went, I met his mom, I met his stepdad, and they were lovely people. Really enjoyed myself. I like to think I did a pretty good job on this trip. They seemed like they liked me.
Yeah, what did you have to offer them?
Yeah. Where
I
was your
did not
binder?
have a binder to offer them, so I just solely had to go off of like charm, and jokes.
so
Easy.
And thankfully, it carried me far enough. But yeah, you never
Your good
really.
looks always carry you too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they were great, and then it was fun because we drove to see Lauren and stayed in her little bungalow in
The
Pasadena.
best bungalow.
It was super cute, and yeah, it was fun. It's just like that's a really fun part of our relationship is that he's like already friends with my
Yeah, he used to
close
talk to
friend.
me about you years ago.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Poured his heart out to Lauren. Not me though.
That's
I thought
because he was like, I
did,
can't
but-
tell them all.
Right. Yeah, he had to keep it under wraps.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So that was fun. We got to try. What did he say about that coffee place? He said it was like
Mandarin?
maybe the best coffee
Yeah, there was a coffee place he really liked.
that
So
he's ever had, like at a coffee.
I'm like, let me take you to Starbucks. Have you tried their cold brew?
It's a local find in LA.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hidden gem.
He's really into coffee, so it was a high compliment that he
There you
said
go.
that. I like pretty much anything I try, as long as it has like milk and sugar. But anyway, then we went and visited some of our close friends in San Diego. We took Lauren with us.
Thank you.
And,
I took you guys. I drove you all.
It's true. You took us. You took us, and that was great too. We actually ended up delaying our trip back a night because Austin had this like random crazy sleet snow situation that we didn't want my roommate to drive to get us in the airport in. So we stayed in San Diego while the whole country was like getting blasted. And yeah, those are some pretty big updates.
I love that.
Those are the big, those are the big things.
Wait, did you make it back to Texas?
We made it back. We did eventually make it back to Texas.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, and the trip was good. It's like it's always like, what's this trip going to be like? Are we going to get sick of each other? But we didn't. I was
There you
ready
go.
to hang out with him again. When we came back to
Whoa.
Texas.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a good sign. That's a good sign.
Promising.
right?
It's a lot of potential right there.
He actually is just now ready to hang out with me again, but I think it's fine.
Wow.
So good. Oh man! Wow,
yeah.
Dre went on a full vacation with a boy. That's crazy.
Oh,
Big deal.
Callie's getting married
To a
and
boy.
gonna live with a boy
Yeah. what the heck?
He's gonna live with a boy.
It's weird, guys.
and a dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
So many
don't forget the
things.
dog.
Oh, I would never. Yeah.
Lauren, you shared a little bit about like what you have been learning in this season
Yes.
already. Did you have more that you wanted to share?
No, I think that's like about it
I mean,
for
you
like
shared like amazing stuff.
yeah, no, the only thing I was like just came to my mind is you I think everybody has like a picture of how their life they want their life to be, and you just
Mhm.
like have to keep laying it down. Like you have to keep laying it down of just like, God, whatever you want, I will follow you, and like I want the most surrendered life like to you, and it is not about me. And I just keep thinking about our culture is so much about like ourselves, and I just keep thinking, Jesus, like it is about you. It is my life
Yeah.
is laid down to you.
Mhm.
Literally dating marriage is not going to bring happiness to any of us, like in the sense
Yeah.
of, so sorry, it does bring happiness, there's definitely elements of happiness, but that's not going to like fulfill all of your life. Like that's our life calling is ultimately to Christ, and
Mhm.
like really there's so much that brings fulfillment, and dating marriage is like a gift from the Lord, and it's a beautiful gift, and family is like I think one of the greatest gifts that like God gives us, you know, to show his
Yeah.
love. And so I'm like so thankful like for those gifts, but I also am like I don't he doesn't owe me those gifts. Like
Mhm.
and he has given me so many other things. So just like I keep reflecting on that of like Christ, like Jesus, my life is yours. So like you've already given me so much, and how do I be content in every season? And I keep like thinking about Paul being like, I'm content whether I've got this or this, whether I'm like being persecuted or not. Like he's just
Mhm.
content, and I'm just like that's it. Like how do I do that? And then I also have
Mhm.
been just relaying of like my logical brain was like, oh, I have to do these. Like, for instance, me leaving my church. I was like, oh, I got to leave my church. I broke up with this guy. Like,
Mhm.
logically, this is like what I need to do because it's a small
Yeah.
church and I don't know how to like navigate this. And that's just what you do. Like, if someone leaves. And
Hmm.
just so grateful that like God pushed me back to my church and
Hmm.
such a gentle way of like, Lauren, sometimes your ideas are like actually not correct, and
Yeah.
or what's best for like your life and your heart. And just the thrill and excitement of being like, oh my gosh, like I can have this precious gift back in my life that I thought I had to give up because of this breakup. And so I'm just grateful like that God I just keep feeling like God, I see you gently steering me as I'm like trying to take action. God will like
Hmm.
gently steer me back to like what he thinks is is right. And so I'm
Hmm.
like, oh, okay. So there you go.
Yeah.
So what have
Yeah.
you all been learning?
Well, I'm gonna do Callie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cal.
Man, I think the last couple months, the thing that I've been learning when it comes to like dating and stuff is it's okay to be messy.
Mm.
Yeah.
And Marcus and I have had like a lot of conversations recently that have been really good, but I've I think my tendency is to really like go through like before we talk, like if we're like let's there's something specific we want to talk about.
Mm.
I will go through in my mind like, okay, what is it I want to say? Really like work through it and then have
Mm.
like the very pretty version of what I want to say. And
Mm.
the last few conversations we've had, or just the last couple months, if they've come up, I've just felt like the Lord is like, hey, actually just lean into being messy. And
Mm.
even if you say something that you have to apologize for, like, that's okay. Like, don't
Mm.
just feel like, well, I can't be a certain way. Like, it's not okay. He's like, actually, like, I just need you to lean into being a human right now. And maybe
Mm.
your real thought is like okay and maybe like he can handle it.
Yeah.
So a lot of our conversations lately have been kind of like on my end,
Mm.
and it's just been cool to see like okay, when I was raw in that moment that wasn't like detrimental, and
Mm.
even if it's something that was painful, we were able to either like work through it or talk about like for me what was really going on, like
Mhm.
what maybe I didn't mean the thing I was saying, but like what's under that.
Right.
And so it's been really good. Like
Oh.
yeah, it's not been pretty, but it's
You're
been
pretty though.
oh thanks. Wow. but it's been really real, and it's just been cool to see like, oh yeah, our relationship can handle these moments. Our relationship can handle
That's good.
like
Yeah.
conflict. And like, just a small flex for this, but in our premarital counseling, the thing that we scored like highest on is like conflict, like how we talk and
Okay.
communicate in conflict.
That's so good.
And the lady was like, this is the area actually most people score lowest in, but this was like your guys' highest strength.
Wow.
And she's like, it shows that you guys, when things get hard, you both lean in, you don't lean away.
Good.
And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, you're like, it's fine. Like,
Okay.
Thank you. I love affirmation.
yeah.
So it's just
But
really
also,
cool.
you guys earned that one. You
Thank
earned it.
you. Thank you. Yeah. We've put in the work.
Yeah.
We've put in the work with that.
If there's one question you earned scoring high on, it was that one.
Yes. So
Yeah.
that's just been really beautiful to see. And I think just like if fear comes up for me, which that's like probably a really common thing in dating that has come up for me, is just like afraid of like the future or different things. And I've just really felt like the Lord be like, hey, like I know you feel afraid right now, but I need you to lean into trust. Even though like a lot of other things are telling you to not do that, I need you to just like lean into trust right now, to trust Marcus, to trust the situation, whatever. Like I need you to do that. And it's been a lot of like submitting type things and surrendering, which feels, you know, always uncomfortable. I don't know when surrender feels, oh, this feels great. But when I do lean into
Take
that,
that away from me.
take it away. But when I do lean into that, like I just feel I don't know, just the pride of the Lord, I guess, and just like a safety, even though I'm like, I don't know if my emotions or whatever have caught up to, oh yeah, I totally feel this way, but I just like, yeah, it's like a submission and a surrendering type of thing that's happening. So it's good. And I'm sure it will continue to be messy and to be figured out, but it's really beautiful and I'm thankful for it. So yeah, that's
Sounds
me
like
right
life.
now.
Sounds real to me.
That's true. It's life, my friend.
Have you felt like your closeness or connection or intimacy has grown because you've allowed him into the messy moments or messy thoughts?
Yep, definitely. Yeah. He has just shown me like how safe he is, like which like something I've known, but you know, just when you go through things and you're just like, I don't know how this particular thing is gonna go. But yeah, he's the way that like Marcus has shown up has been really incredible and has just, I think, proven again and again, like, yeah, you're amazing. And I'm so happy that I picked you and that I'm marrying you and all those things. So yeah.
Yeah. I love
Yeah.
that too.
Love is amazing and wild.
love love.
We love
I
the
love it.
love. I love the
I
love.
love the love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Andrea.
Oh man. I feel like one thing I just had like a long walk this morning with the Lord because I forgot my headphones. So it was a beautiful time that he and I had together. But I feel like one thing he's been showing me is like that I can love my life before it's perfect. Because I do feel like my relationship, like there's so much that's good about it. Like it's been very easy. And I feel like if I just look at that part, I'm like, oh, that's just like perfect. Like everything I wanted, you know. I mean, not that we're perfect, but we all in all, you know, high score.
We're basically high tiered.
That's
Top
right.
tier.
That's
high
right.
score. But like career wise right now, I'm struggling. I feel like I'm just trying to figure out like next steps, and I have felt like shame in that area because I'm like, I need to be further along. Kind of like what Lauren was saying, you know, not, yeah, related to dating, but I'm like feeling it with like, dang, if 18-year-old me like knew that I didn't have my career figured out yet, like she would be so disappointed. And so, not that I've like had that narrative like as prevalent, but yeah, I am just like, man, I really thought I would be farther along by now. And so I've noticed like I won't fully allow myself to just like enjoy my life. I have this thing where I'm like, okay, once I figure out my career, like, and once I get like a good job making this salary, like then I can finally allow myself to like love my life and be happy and content with it. And it's just such a lie because there's always something going on. You know, like it's like there's always gonna be something. And so I have felt like the invitation of the Holy Spirit, like, because he's just like, no, this is your life, Andrea. Like, this is it right now. It's happening. Like, it's not like once I get here, then my life will finally be at a place where I can like fully like love it and enjoy it and be content. It's like, no, I'm going to be chasing that rabbit for the rest of my life. Like, it's like, I can be present now and be so thankful for like all that I do have now and not just be constantly like, okay, once I get this, then I can be content or thankful. So that's a big thing. And then this is like so cliche, but it's so real is, like not making my relationship the source of like my confidence and identity and like connection and love. And it's like there's a lot of needs that it does meet, but I have noticed sometimes like that I've put too much on him, you know, and I've had to be like, okay, like this is great, this is exciting, and it is cool that a lot of my needs are getting met in one person, but nobody can meet all of them, you know.
Hey,
like
that's what we're here for.
It's
to help you
true.
help meet some of those needs.
It's true. And yeah, just making sure like I am still going to the Lord and that he's ultimately like the one who gets to tell me who I am and
Come on.
and my worth and my value, and that's where my security is. It's not in someone else or a relationship or anything like that. So it's just like God is so steady compared to anything else you can lean on. Like,
Oh yeah.
you know, like the minute you're like, wait, this other thing seems stable, you know, and then it's like, wait, crap, okay, gotta go back to God. Like nothing's as stable as the Lord. So yeah, just making sure like I am keeping the main thing, as they say.
Especially on The Bachelor.
Yeah. Right. We had that one guy who said that like all the time.
Sam.
I forgot
something.
about
Was he talking about God?
Freaking Sam. No.
Yeah, I mean, he should have been.
He's
but-
talking about the Bachelorette.
I honestly
Yeah.
don't even know what he was talking about.
Oh my god.
Was
The main
he talking
thing, the
about
main
their
thing.
relationship? Yeah.
It was hard to say what he meant.
Hard
but-
to
Very
say.
confusing, but he liked that. phrase.
Yeah.
Yeah, big fan.
Yeah. So funny. But yeah, that's what I've been learning in my relationship.
A lot of learning we've had.
So
yeah.
much learning happening.
That's just like tip of the
Yeah.
iceberg. So
It's true. We got a lot more coming at you.
Yeah,
a lot more.
Episodes ahead.
Get
so
ready.
good. Get
Cliff-
ready.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah. You don't even know. We don't even know
Yeah.
fully.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah, we're all strapping in.
Oh, so good. Okay. Well, how are we wrapping this up?
Once again, if you have anything you'd like us to talk about, please,
Trey.
please let us know.
Trey.
Andrea's
they
like,
know.
in case they forgot. Don't forget.
Also, if you leave us a 5-star review,
That's right. If you're feeling so inclined.
Oh my gosh. We leave
If-
the people for 3 months and then we're like, dude, do this for us and do this for us.
Hey, if
I
they
think we owe them.
coming in with a lot of requests.
if they
We owe
missed us,
them.
if you missed us and you're glad we're back and you want us to keep doing this, leave that review.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
Out of
Like
There you
it.
go.
Comment, subscribe,
Yeah,
you know, what all the things that people
express
say.
That little empty space that's been in your heart.
So out of control. Wow. Okay. Well, until next time, you all.
Until next time, we are really thankful that you're here and that you listen, even if you never leave us a review or send us a question. We're just happy you're on the journey.
So just to
Wait,
clarify.
I'm validating them.
Exactly. You're like doing that validation that's like an undercut as well. Like if you don't, you suck.
Even if you don't contribute at all. No. Just
Even if you never tell us you
Terrible.
like us, it's okay. Yeah. Whatever.
We're grateful for every listen. We're not entitled to anything over here, you know. We're not
So true.
entitled. At least we talk about not being entitled. So
Yeah. There we go.
okay. Well, we love you all. Thank you for listening. Lauren and Callie, love you both. Thanks for joining me.
Always. Treat of
And-
treats, delight of delights. Okay.
We
on
will
that note.
talk to you next time. Tune in to hear what old man interaction Lauren has.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
Oh Lord.
There will
help.
be more.
Okay.
will be
On
more.
that note, we're wrapping it up. Good night.
Good
Goodbye.
night.
Bye.